Okay, so preppers and just gun owners in general in Cali, man, you guys are running out of time with this California proposition or Prop 63. And you know, for those of you who strongly believe in firearms, I mean, you need to get vocal about that. You know, just like the left. I mean, sometimes the minority, you know, you scream loud enough and long enough, well, you get attention. So you guys got to speak up on that. You know, start rallying and make your voice heard. But what you do need to do in case things don't work out, because, you know, majority of people in Cali don't know a goddamn thing about guns, so, well, they're going to vote against it. Crime's going to go up, things get worse, and they're going to vote for more gun control. But, you know, what it is, what it is. If you can defend yourself, well then, okay, that's good. If you can't, you know, they don't want to be able to defend themselves, that's up to them. But you do what you can. Now, I'm not a lawyer, this is not legal advice, okay? But from what I've read about that law, basically, you're going to have to acquire a 4-year permit to buy ammunition, right? That the dealers are going to have to check. So, basically, let's go over it. You need to, whatever firearm you want to get, you should get it now, right? You need to put guns and ammo aside now, right now, right? Buy a box of ammo a week, you know, if that's what you can do. Whatever you can do, put it aside, because that's just going to go up. Of course, they want you to report large quantities of ammunition, right? But then again, who knows what the hell they're going to consider large quantities, right? You probably have 2-3 boxes, you know. When you get to 4 boxes, that they make, who knows, right? Anyway, but you know, obviously put it in different stashes. You ain't gonna have a big old stockpile in one area, you know. Ammo can here, another ammo can there, right? Put some in a separate location. Hell, put some in a waterproof container, buried, you know. But that way it's not in one place, and you know, you don't get pinched for it, I guess. But buy the ammo now. It's gonna get harder. A 1-year license, I'm assuming. I haven't checked into the prices, but I mean, they're trying to restrict you just by, you know, making it harder, man. So you're gonna have to go and buy that license, and I'm pretty sure it's not going to be cheap, right? Then you're gonna have to buy a license to sell ammunition, unless, you know, Hunter is selling 50 rounds or less. You know, you're not required to have the ammo selling license. Also, people grandfathered in with a high cap magazines, or normal capacity, what I call them. Magazines you were grandfathered in, you know, they were pre-banned. Well, they're going to be illegal. Right? I'm going to leave a link in the description bar, and you can check it out, exact dates when this stuff kicks in. I believe on the ammunition, some of it's in different stages, 2000, some 18 and 2019. But check the description bar. And you can no longer bring ammo across state lines. So, you know, you go, you know, into another state, whatever, on a road trip, and a state or 2 states, 3 states away, whatever the hell, you find ammunition at a darn good price. And, well, you can't bring that back in, right? Of course, you know, you can't bring it back in. But you better not get caught. Anyway. But, you're going to have to take it to a dealer. Again, get the license. The ammo is going to be expensive because it's going to be only so much. And all these extra requirements are going to jack the price up, man. So, you need to get your, you know, get your ducks in line, man. Now. While you can, while there's still time. Okay? Now, I'm not going to tell you what you should or shouldn't do. There's some people that say they're not going to comply, you know. Come take it from my cold dead hands. You know, okay, that, you know, I'm not going to argue that, right? If that's what you want to do, that's your beliefs, you're going to stand by them, well then, that's your choice, but understand the consequences. And the other side of the argument I've heard is that, somebody is a prepper, especially preppers saying that it's better to give up these firearms that they're not going to be able to have. Give up what these firearms if they have to, because if they're in prison, they're away from all their preps, and they're not there to protect their families. So, I can't argue that either, right? So it's up to you what you want to do, but you need to figure out what you're going to do now and start acting on it. If you're not going to comply, you're still going to have to pay higher ammo prices, right? And if you do decide to, I'm going to get rid of this, assault rifle, they're going to start wanting all those to be registered. And from my understanding, people want to go ahead and have them registered so they no longer need a bullet button. But the thing is, you have to take pictures back, front, all different angles, and you can't modify it afterwards. So, however you have it when you register is how it's got to stay. If you put on a standard magazine injection button, well then, you're breaking the law as it is. And then they got you. So either way, they got you. But again, I'm not going to tell you what you should or shouldn't do. I'm just saying, know the risks regardless. What you plan to do, know what you're getting into, and prepare ahead of time. Because that's around the corner. A year or two is really not that much time, man. And, putting up some good amount of ammo can be kind of expensive. If there's a certain rifle you want, that can be expensive too. But you better do it while you can, because it's just going to get worse. Now, I'm going to make a video for those of you who want to just buy a gun, have a setup that, most likely would be okay, unless they totally ban firearms altogether. But, I'm going to talk about some other setups that you can go with, aside from, AR, AK, SKS, and Mini 14, away from all that stuff, right? Just stuff that would probably be okay, even if things, as they stand, or if things got more restrictive. So I'm going to make a video about that too. For those of you who, you want to be the one that, I want to have these rifles, but they won't do any good if, you get locked up and your family, you're not there for your family, and you're not there with all your preparations that you put aside the whole time anyway. So anyway, links in the description bar on these, on the Prop 63. Look into it and figure out what you're going to do and, start getting things in order, man. Regardless of what you plan to do, it's going to get harder as time goes on, right? And if you put it aside, man, it's not going to happen, right? Say whatever you want to have, start buying a little bit of ammo, buy a box of ammo every week, right? Every 2 weeks, something like that. But then again, hey, just sell it, 50 rounds at a time. So you got to buy a license, So the price is going to go up. You sell it less than 50 rounds at a time, you're okay. But if you have it, right? You want to be the guy paying more for that, or you want to be the guy that has basically money. You need something, you can sell it to another, 50 rounds or under to another guy, who needs it, right? I'd rather be on the guy that has it, enough to where you can sell it off or trade it off if need be. But anyway, guys, get a move on that. Get ready on that, man. Because that's around the corner. I really disagree with that. I'm a strong supporter of the Second Amendment. I just, do what you can while you can. And while it's still, cheaper and easier. Before you have to buy a license to buy and sell. Right? Before you can't bring ammo into the state. Do it while you can. Do it easier and cheaper. Because if you got to do something you know, you have to do it whether it costs you less or more. Anyway, hope that helps, guys. Check the link in the description bar to help you out.